Okay, welcome back. So now we're going to be looking at how we actually solve some of these full questions. So we have a triangle for A, and it wants us to find this unknown pronumeral using the information we have been provided. So we know that the angle is 41 degrees, our unknown value is x, and we have a hypotenuse that is 9. First step, which trigonometric ratio should we use? Well, we have to label the sides. So our first one here is opposite. And this is our hypotenuse. So what trigonometric ratio would involve opposite and hypotenuse? Well, that's going to be sine, because sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. That means sine of 41 degrees is going to be equal to x over 9. And just like the questions we were doing before, in order to solve this for x, all you have to do is multiply both sides by 9. And you're left with 9 times sine 41 degrees is equal to x. And that means that x is equal to, well, approximately equal to. We'll leave it like that. Let's bring up our calculator. So it's going to be 9 times sine of 41. And we get 5.90. We leave the 0 because it wants it as 2 decimal places. Alright, so let's do another one. For B, we have a very skewed right angle triangle, so this is not an accurate drawing. X, 53 degrees, and we have 6. Now, first step, again, label everything. So we know that this is opposite 53 degrees, so that with this one's opposite, and we know this is the hypotenuse, so this must be adjacent. So which trigonometric ratio involves opposite and adjacent? Well, tan is equal to opposite over adjacent. That means tan of 53 degrees is going to be equal to x over 6. And to get rid of that 6, all we have to do is multiply both sides by 6. That means we get 6 times tan of 53 degrees is equal to x, and that means x is approximately equal to, and we'll bring up not our coin, we have our calculator. Our calculator is 6 times tan of 53, and hit execute, and we get 7.96. Let's look at our last one. Again, we have a bit of a wonky looking shape here. But just imagine they're perfectly done right angled triangles and not quickly done diagrams by me. So, we have our details here on our triangle, and we need to label everything. So opposite our 27 degrees is going to be opposite. Our hypotenuse is going to be here, and this means that's adjacent. So we have adjacent and we have our hypotenuse. We just need to work out what trigonometric ratio we should use. So the first one we would go to is going to be cos. So cos is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. That means that cos of 27 degrees is going to be equal to x over 12. And in order to solve for x, we just multiply both sides by 12, and we get 12 times cos of 27 degrees is equal to x. Therefore, x is approximately equal to, and we'll bring up our calculator, 12 times cos of 27 degrees. And that's going to be 10.69. Alright, lastly, if you're given units for these unknown sides, you need to put them in. So imagine that each one of these sides was in centimeters. Then this answer for the unknown side would also be in centimeters. Alright? Okay, that's it for this video. Hopefully it's helpful, and I will see you in the next one.